Gourley, Elliot Giles. Here's Copeland, Tyler Billiard. All names you'll recognise. And this is lining up to be a bit of a scrap between Neil Gourley and Elliot Giles. Both quick, both experienced, and it's all a bit of a tussle. That's what happens when you have 14 on the start list for a 1500, and yeah, chaos in potential.
Well, yeah, and do you know what? It's unusual because normally there's so much caution taken with racing at these UK Indoor Championships, and I'd have said 14 is a couple too many for an indoor 1500. These tight indoor bends, that's a big field. That's a big field.
It is. I mean, perhaps we could have had 2 heats last night and gone down to 10. Already we're seeing a bit of a breakaway at the front here because we're just seeing one athlete try and stretch this one out, and they thought it was too slow. They started to stretch it out, and Neil Gourley just on the outside of these chasers as Billiard leads us round at the moment. And Tyler Billiard now being caught ever so slightly is Neil Gourley with Archie Davis and Elliot Giles just leading the chase.
This is a strong field as well. British Middle Distance running in a fantastic state at the moment. I don't know if he's been caught, but certainly Neil Gourley, recognising the conditions there, the situation where you've got a leader beginning to ease away by a big margin. Gourley is a fabulous racer, a smart racer as well. And he's just realised that you cannot let that gap grow to more than 10 metres, 15 metres. And as I say that, so it's gradually being whittled down, Scott, to about 7 metres.
Yeah, and I think Tyler Billiard is an athlete here that thinks if he can get amongst the top 3 and get the standard, he's only half a second off that 3:37 this year. He noticed it was slow early on. With 4 laps to go, he's still got a good lead of at least 5 metres, and now, as expected, the main protagonist lining up in behind. Neil Gourley there in second, Elliot Giles in third, Archie Davis in fourth, and I'm just looking to where Piers Copeland is. He won this last year. We were all looking at Callum Elston and Adam Fogg, and Piers Copeland snuck through on the inside with an absolute bullet in the final straight. So we're starting to get a breakaway with some of the others here.
Well, there's no doubt that Elliot Giles fancies his chances here. He's moving up around the outside to get into a more attacking position. There's still plenty of time in which to jostle. Oh, and I'll tell you what, he's just stepped off the track. Goodness me, Elliot Giles, I don't know what happened, whether he was clipped from behind or what.
Well, he's just sort of walked off, hasn't he? I think he took a bit of a cluck, and it was just bunching up with Archie Davis. And now Archie Davis takes to the front. Billiard slipping back into second. I think that's Malloy as well. Or Tom Keane just moving up into second there. Gourley's still in. Giles is out. This opens things up. Davis striding at the front with 300 to go here. Well, where is this going? Billiard is heading backwards. Gourley is there looking to strike. Keane is in a good place at the moment. Archie Davis more than happy to take this one out. It's starting to build, and on the inside Tom Keane goes. He has the standard. Can he get amongst the top 2 here? Gourley on the outside, running in lane 2 now up into second. It's Keane who leads. What has Gourley got in response? They're lining up behind. Billiard resurgent here, moving back into third, and Gourley now hits the front with 100 to go. Here comes Neil Gourley, all that speed stretching away. The Scottish athlete with a red bib striding for home here. Keane is trying to hold on to second. Here comes Tyler Billiard. Is he going to get there? It's Gourley for the win. Keane falling at the line. 3:38.86 on the clock. Well, Gourley takes the win. It was tight for second.
I think Billiard might have got there. I do. I think it was a dive. It's going to come down to thousandths of a second, Scott. It's going to be very tight indeed. Gourley, of course, showing his class there, the 30.